Energy Developments is a provider of low emissions energy that operates over 900 megawatts of power in two key areas, remote energy and clean energy. I'm John Treadgold, and joining me today at the ASX Investor Series is the company's Managing Director, Greg Pritchard. Greg, welcome back to FNN.
Thank you very much. It's good to be here.
Clean energy is a term that's bandied around a lot lately. Can you explain to our viewers how your energy offering fits into the mix?
Yeah, certainly. Landfill gas and waste coal gas comprise our core clean energy business. That's removal of methane from underground coal mines and coking coal and landfills, and that means that product is being used for power generation rather than being wasted through flaring.
You've lifted your earnings guidance for 2015 to between $211 and $216 million with weather and currency factors in your favour. What are some other key drivers of growth for the business?
Yeah, certainly over the last few years we've invested $400 million in growth for acquisitions such as our Envirogen acquisition last year, and also the expansion of current projects that we've been operating on with our blue chip customer base. So it's a pretty even mix between acquisitions and growth. We've had other factors as well as contractual revenue in our landfill gas businesses in the UK and US, and that will continue to drive our earnings growth as we go forward.
Great, and the price of natural gas and LNG has seen some major swings as the market becomes exposed to exports. How does this impact your gas supply business?
Yeah, certainly for our perspective, it has had no impact on us because the landfill gas and the waste coal gas that we buy from coal miners and landfill owners is fixed for the term of the contract. So it's actually also not natural gas, so it can't be pipelined. So it had no price impact on us. What it is useful though, if the natural gas price goes up, as we're seeing in the east coast of Queensland, power prices generally go up, which means that we're able to sell our finished product at a higher price.
You've been involved in the federal government's emissions reduction auction. How is the program affecting your investment decisions? Yeah,
it's having a very positive impact, John. We were successful in the first auction in selling forward credits out of our landfill business over the next 7 years. What that will do is provide ongoing investment in those landfills, and also the other aspect which we're working very closely with the government on is the development of new waste coal gas projects which will actually be able to attract emission credits and will be able to be sold into future auctions.
Looking forward, what should investors keep an eye on?
Yeah, the company's had quite a substantial growth over the last few years, and we expect that to continue in our core businesses of clean energy and remote energy. We certainly have the cash flow to be able to do it. And our growth program continues unabated, notwithstanding the cycles that we're seeing. What it'll also see is continuing growth in dividend. The board has a progressive dividend policy, and we've paid substantial increases in dividends, and we expect that to at least be maintained or increase over coming times.
A lot to look forward to. Greg, thank you for joining us on FNN.
Thanks, John. It's a pleasure to be here.